Be warned, this video will contain spoilers. Consider yourself warned. At the end of Pachinko Season 1, Isak is arrested by Japanese authorities for a political crime. His brother Yoseb loses his job due to his association with Isak, further motivating Sunja to support her sons, Noa and Mozasu, as well as her in-laws, Yoseb and Kyunghee. To make ends meet, Sunja decides to sell kimchi at the market. In the show's alternate timeline, Solomon sabotages his own deal by advising the client, who reminds him of his grandmother, to reject the offer. In this video, we'll recap and explain 8 other revelations made in the episode. Let's get started. The second season of Pachinko throws us back into a 1945 timeline, where the weight of World War II is palpable. This period is more than just a backdrop. It's a grim reminder of the harsh realities that Sunja and her family face. Sunja's daily struggle to provide for her family by selling kimchi near the train station speaks volumes about her resilience. Her conversation with Mr. Kim, a regular customer, reveals her unwavering hope for a better future for her sons, even as American planes drop leaflets urging the Japanese to demand an end to the war. This scene is more than just a moment of historical context. It's a testament to the tension that grips every community and household. The wartime setting isn't just about the battlefields. It's about the impact on daily lives. Sunja and her sons are forced to participate in government-mandated military drills, preparing for a potential invasion by stabbing dummies. The prejudice against Koreans living in Japan during this time becomes painfully apparent as Sunja faces increasing discrimination, reflecting how wartime frustrations are often channeled into hostility against marginalized communities. Noa and Mozasu, Sunja's sons, experience this discrimination firsthand in their school lives. However, their reactions to the bigotry are starkly different. Noa chooses to endure the racist insults, believing that ignoring the bullies is the safer route. Mozasu, on the other hand, boldly stands up to his classmates, even if it means getting reprimanded by the teacher. This contrast between the brothers is a poignant reflection of how individuals cope differently with the same harsh reality. The harshness of the wartime environment extends into the domestic sphere as well. Sunja's friend Ji-yoon is suffering abuse at the hands of her husband, a tragic reality that the show doesn't shy away from. Ji-yoon's determination to provide for her family, despite her circumstances, leads her to propose selling illegal rice wine on the black market. A risky venture, but one she sees as necessary. Sunja's initial reluctance is understandable, but the desperation of their situation is highlighted when Kyunghee reminds her that the boys have been forced to eat rice infested with worms. The decision to sell rice wine lands Sunja in trouble, leading to her arrest. This sequence is particularly tense, as it's interwoven with Solomon's 1989 storyline, drawing powerful parallels between their experiences. The arrest itself is a shocking moment, made even more intense by the uncertainty of Sunja's fate. However, her unexpected release without a sentence, followed by Mr. Kim's insistence that she get into his car, adds an element of intrigue and raises questions about what's really going on behind the scenes. The tension escalates when Sunja is taken to a mansion owned by Hansu, who reveals that he's been keeping an eye on her and Noa, his biological son, for years. Hansu's involvement in supplying the Japanese troops with tungsten, a critical resource for the war effort, adds another layer of complexity to his character. His knowledge about the imminent bombing of Japan and his offer to provide Sunja and her family with a safe haven is a pivotal moment. Yet Sunja's refusal to leave her husband underscores her deep-rooted loyalty and love. Shifting to the 1989 timeline, we see Solomon struggling to salvage his career after the fallout from Season 1. His attempts to secure funding for his new business venture are met with rejection, with investors pointing to his emotional instability as a risk. However, a glimmer of hope appears when his childhood friend Tetsuya decides to invest, believing in the Solomon he used to know. Meanwhile, the opening of Mozasu's Pachinko parlor is a significant event, symbolizing the family's perseverance and success. Mozasu's decision to invest in Solomon's business with a substantial check reflects his desire to support his son, even as rumors circulate about Solomon's integrity. The tension reaches a boiling point when Solomon, enraged by a racist encounter at a bakery, lashes out at his grandmother, tearing up the check and distancing himself from the family's support. This episode is packed with emotional moments and reveals that set the stage for what promises to be a gripping continuation of the series. As we look forward to how younger Sunja's story will parallel Solomon's journey, the complexities of their lives remind us of the enduring impact of family, identity, and history. If you caught something that stood out to you, drop your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear what you think about where this season is headed.